Hey guys, Attorney Walter Knott. So what we're going to be talking about this video is a little bit more of an uplifting, fun topic, but it's something that I think is important for people who are on disability benefits or retirement benefits or VA benefits because it talks specifically about slashing the grocery bill. And what's important about this is a lot of people on fixed income are having a tough time due to inflation. So let's go through real quick specifically how these food prices are still rising. It is now 1:03 a.m. Here we go. Howdy, Faith Moore. Howdy. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's super late. Food prices are still rising. Here are 4 ways to slash your grocery bill. This is by CNBC. Annie Nova basically produced this on February 10th, 2022. Very, very recent article. Key points, we're just going to skip through those and go to the chunk of the article. All right, here we go. Rising U.S. food prices changed from January 2021 to January 2022. Let's go through these basics real quick. Meats are up 13.6%. Eggs are up 13.1%. Fats and oils are up 10.7%. Fish and seafood, 9.6%. All grocery items in general, 7.4%. Bakery products, 7.2%. Cereal and cereal products, 6%. Fruits and vegetables, 5.6%. Sugar and sweets, 5.4%. Non-alcoholic beverages, 4.6%. Dairy products, 3.1%. Alcoholic beverages, 2.7%. Now that is some ironic stuff. Alcoholic beverages, out of all the categories that they decided to show on this chart, like meats are the worst. They're up 13.6%. But alcoholic beverages are the cheapest out of all the options due to the inflation issue. All right, let's keep rolling. Your grocery bill has likely been going up. That's because food prices are rising steeply, with the latest data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics showing a 7.4 increase between January 2021 and January 2022. The cost of bacon has swelled by 18%, and that's sad. I love bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? Bacon is like, for guys, it's like the soul keeper, the soul lover. It is like the base fundamental food. Bacon up 18%, and peanut butter, 15%. I wonder what jelly's at. It's unclear when It's unclear when the uptick will relent. In the meantime, experts weighed in on strategies to help you save at the supermarket. Number one, fill your pantry with the basics. Your kitchen should be stocked with certain essential foods, including eggs, which are really expensive right now, pasta, rice, bread, canned tomatoes, frozen vegetables, and fruit, onions and potatoes, said Leon Brown, author of Good Enough, a self-care cookbook. Many meals can be made with these ingredients alone, and they serve as the foundation for countless more, meaning you won't have to buy as many new items each week. If you have the space experts say, consider buying these products in large quantities to cut costs even more. Number two, prepare before you buy. Excellent. Do or do not. There's a try. Thank you so much for donating $5. I appreciate it. Milk Sammy's and a pint is now. There you go. Yep, PB&J. Really? PB&J is really? Wow. Jeez. That's at Sam's Club. Wow. Oh, no, Milk Sam. Okay, gotcha. Wow. All right, so let's keep. Don't show up to the supermarket without a grocery list and some ideas of what you'll be cooking for that week. Brown said. So basically, don't approach cooking like a guy would do it, like I would do it. Don't just show up at Walmart, walk up and down some of the aisles that have the most glittery stuff, and then buy things that have really fancy names, and then put some of those back to get the great value brand one, and then be like, okay, I've done a good job. I feel good about myself. Don't shop like a guy. That's all this video is about. Next thing, meal planning definitely reduces cost. She said if you stick to it, you don't waste food that you bought without a plan. While you map out your dishes for the weeks, try to think of recipes that are easily repurposed. She added, for example, a pot of chili can later be used to fill burritos or as nacho toppings. That's actually a really good point. I do that with fast food. When I don't eat fast food that I bought, like I bought too much fast food, I'll repurpose it into other fast food that I eat later. Which is so sad. When I started to say it, I was like, this is a problem and we should not be acknowledging it. So, next thing, God. Next thing on this lovely list, you can decide eating certain foods on repeat you can decide eating certain foods on repeat is sad or monotonous, or like so much else with life, you can choose to look at it more positively. That's how I should do more in my life. I should just be like, oh, that thing went horribly. Well, then we'll look at it more positively. Or, oh, that didn't go as well as I thought it could. We'll just look at it more positively. You do that. by looking at it extra hard. That you just really squint it down and you just tell yourself, we're gonna do better next time, or you just lie to yourself and say, you know what, life is life. All right, here we go. Having the same breakfast every day for a week can be really comforting and simplify things, both wallet wise and decision making wise. Brown said. I got to tell you something. I don't think Brown here, who said that have the same breakfast every day, has any idea what the impoverished actually go through because they have the same breakfast every month. And I don't think this, you can choose to look at it more positively, doctrinal effect here that she's promoting is going to work for fixed income and lower income individuals because they are constantly living in that world. And no, there is no way to objectively make yourself just magically happy if you have to eat the same cereal box over and over. Yeah, seriously, there's just no way to do it. I disagree with her on this. Then you can do something else the next week so you don't feel bored. Your grocery list probably won't prevent all your impulse buys, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't use one. Even if you stick to them somewhat, that is great. Brown said we don't need to worry about perfection. As a treat, she purposely plans to buy one or two things off her list. Okay, all right, gotcha. All right, next thing. Number 3, track down the best deals. You can usually browse discounts on a supermarket's website or app or find them listed at the retailer's experts say. This is something I need to do. I know there's all these group, coupon options and this and that. And if you buy it this time or you save now and have a repeat, whatever, I need to do more of this. I know I do. Take a look at your grocery list before you decide where to do your buying, said Aaron Clark, author of the Well-Plated Cookbook. Then try to find the store that offers the best value on the particular items you're looking for. If you're doing a produce-heavy trip, look for a store with frequent produce sales, Clark said. If you're stocking up on shelf-stable goods, choose a store that has the best value for those, even if other items like produce cost more. But here's the thing, like doing all that traveling, because it's never like none of these places are one stop. Like if you have like solely a produce place and you go to the produce place, then you got to travel to another place and you're wasting gas and time. I've never found that to be super efficient. So maybe you guys have. Maybe you could get in there and kind of walk me through it. But I've never found that to be a good thing. Billy Vasquez, who runs the 99-cent Chef blog, said he picks up many of his. Yeah, well, that's going to be a $3 chef blog in the near future. Said he picks up many of his non-perishable items, including mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, hot sauce, dried pasta, beans, and tortilla chips, as a local dollar store. Dollar stores aren't cheap anymore. Most of the things in the dollar store now are more expensive than Walmart. At least that's what I've seen. Around St. Patrick's Day, Memorial Day, and Independence Day, you can find steep discounts on items like corned beef, carrots, cabbage, turkey, duck, roast, ham, box stuffing, hamburgers, and hot dogs, many of which can be stored in the freezer for long periods. If this article gave you one idea, that's the idea it gave me. That's true. Around these holidays, you can get those items super cheap, and they're long keepers. You can keep them in the cupboard for a long time. I recently cleaned out some of my cupboards, and I found an item that had been extinct since, and I use that word sparingly, since 2016. So, yeah, I'm a guy. It is what it is. Meanwhile, the generic and store brands tend to be the cheaper variations. Brown said, adding that buying more canned and frozen vegetables when many aren't in season is another evergreen choice. Number 4, the final one. Tweak your menu. I don't like where this is going. Everybody knows I like the burgers. Meat and dairy tend to be the more expensive items at the supermarket, and especially of late, which is so sad because I love meat and dairy. So does Shadow. In response, aim to make more meals that you don't rely on them as the central ingredient, Brown said. Using meat sparingly as flavor, like adding a bit of bacon to a mushroom risotto, is more economical, she said. Consuming less meat also helps you to lower your environmental footprint, she added. There it is. There it is. Buying foods with a longer shelf life can cut your trips to the supermarket altogether. Cabbage, carrots, Brussels sprouts, and beets can last for 2 weeks or longer when you're stored in the crisper drawer. I didn't know that. Let me read that again. Buying foods with a longer shelf life can cut your trips to the supermarket altogether. Makes sense, unless I've eaten them already. Cabbage, carrots, Brussels sprouts, and beets can last for 2 weeks or longer when stored in the crisper drawer. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to actually look up how the crisper drawer does such magic, because to me, I've never even looked into that. Delaying your return I don't even know if my fridge has that, to be honest. I bought a house. That's my dream house, but it's a fixer-upper dream. Delaying your return is always good for your wallet, she said. Every time you walk into the store, that's an opportunity for impulse purchases to drive up the bill. And that's it. Guys, I actually learned something from this article that I think was really, really important, which is that in certain holidays, certain things that you can buy that are like canned items are extra cheap And you can buy a bunch of them and keep them for a couple of years. I didn't think of that. I know the holidays are coming up. The what's that one holiday? I keep forgetting its name because it's not super relevant to me at the moment. Valentine's Day. You can buy tons of chocolate, but of course that goes bad. But yeah, anyways, so I can't reap the benefit of that particular holiday, but nonetheless, anyways, guys, I'll catch you a little bit later on that sad note. I hope you're doing well. It is now 1:13 a.m. I'm going to go do my shopping at Walmart, which is interesting too, because I've actually gone shopping at Walmart at different times. And I kept a log because I thought it was interesting of the different types of individuals that are at Walmart when I go to Walmart. And the crazy thing is, like, you can actually gauge who's going to be at Walmart based upon what time you go to Walmart. Like, if you go to Walmart right now, it's mostly single guys that are just like trying to get a few items, get back to the house, a quick yada yada, because all the Walmart people are like stacking stuff, but that's it. That's it. Most of the employees at Walmart during this time are males. It's like the guys hour at Walmart. You want to go there and have a, like, your crew club, that's Walmart right now. But if you go around like 5 on a Friday, it's all the like regular classic couples that you would see on like the front of like business, like, like holiday cards and stuff like that. Then if you go around like 9 or 10, you see all the interracial couples. And I would always go to Walmart around like 9 or 10 p.m. And I just thought America was way more progressive than apparently it actually was. And I was like, this is really cool. I didn't see this. But you also see a lot of people that have like a lot of cool tattoos and, just it's different clothing. And I would always walk in there in like sweats or whatever. So it wasn't a big deal. But it's interesting. You can actually gauge who's going to be there by what time, and it's significant changes between the groups. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys ever check that out, check it out. Anyways, I'll catch you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And yeah, I love pugs. Me too. So I'll catch you later. Have a wonderful day, and we'll go from there. All right. Bye bye.